Spisa, Mouse of Diamonds and Crafts. Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, welcome. Thanks for watching. I am doing my year-end review video of all my finishes for 2025. I am recording this on January 1st. I tried really hard to finish the Aura Loa kit. I had included it in my whips if you've seen that video. If not, I'll try to remember to link it so you can go back to see what my whips are for 2026. But I didn't get it finished, but that's okay. I don't have much to finish, so I think I'll be able to finish it this weekend. But I started diamond painting last year, early last year. I'm not sure which month, but I only finished 2, but I didn't have the channel, so there is no year end. And the reason I end up with 2 is I would stop one to participate in an event, and then I'd start another one, and then I start another one, and I end up only finishing 2. But this year I have 13, and I'm excited to show them to you. Maybe 12. It's a debate because one of them is more of a small project, but I feel like if I spend any time, it's deserved to be shown. But so hang on, and I'll go through my finishes. I'm not putting them in any particular order. I'll just tell you how I feel about each of them. But the last one is gonna be my favorite, but other than that, it's just, I'm gonna show you what I have. Okay, so the first few finishes are minis or mini dazzles. I'm not gonna take them out of the photo albums, so I'm just gonna show them like this. Now this is one of the oldest ones that I had shown before, that I started in 2024, and it's from Michaels, and it's called Landmarks. They don't fit quite well. If I cut them down, they'll probably be closer to 5x7, but it's really hard to find a photo album that has pages for 5x7s. So I just did it like this. And the Landmarks, I think this one was called Pyramids. And then we have Statue of Liberty. They're rounds, and I'm pretty sure these are acrylic. They look better far away, but they don't have guide circles, so some of it probably seemed kind of off, but I liked it. And this was one of my favorites of these. There's 4 of them, and that's the Taj Mahal, and then we have, there we go, the Eiffel Tower. So that's one. The second one, this fit in here. It actually came with a picture frame, I believe, but I'm not gonna put it in the picture frame, so that's why it's here. And this was Sleepy Sloth from Crystal Designs, and I just finished that a couple of months ago, or last month, I believe. And it's cute. I wanted to do an all crystal canvas, and I had bought bigger ones, but then I was like, let me get a small one and see if I even like this. And I like it. I don't know if it's what I expected for an all crystal canvas, but it was fun and it's cute. Okay, so the next several is in this one. I would love to be able to finish this whole photo album this year if I do several minis, but you know, they're supposed to hold pictures, so I don't know how well it's gonna hold up with, you know, holding something thicker. But this Butterfly Edition Paint Gems, this was probably the first finish of 2025, 5. Oh gosh. But I started them in 2024, and I was traveling at the end of last year, and I thought these would be perfect to take with me. But to be honest, I think I finished like 2 while I was traveling. I was traveling for like 2 months. So in hotels or whatever, but a lot of times I was just tired by the time I got to the hotels. So, and I think look at this number. They're not in order of the numbers that was on the thing, the listings, but I wanted to, the way I put them in here is this order, so it can know which butterfly is what. No, I numbered this to match the numbers of that was on the kit. You see these little numbers that's on here. But anyway, I like that they tell you what kind of butterflies they are. So, and that's cute. I love butterflies. I don't know why I don't have things with more butterflies in it. So this was my first Paint Gems set that I purchased and finished. I think I had another one, but that's the first one I've done. And here is, so I was participating in the Mini Dazzle event, and I was trying to do the, I can't think of her name right now, Messy Girl Crafts. I can't think of what her name is. But she created a bracket. So I had used Around the World from Diamond Art Club, Mini Dazzles, and I had from Paint Gems. But then I ended up just finishing them all. I had finished the 6 you needed. So this is Arctic Igloos. This is New York. I forgot what they call this one. Japanese, Torji Gate, the Eiffel Tower, the Taj Mahal. You see now I have at least 3 paintings that has the Taj Mahal. And this is just Venice Gondola. Now this one, it had come upside down, I believe. But you know, you can put it in the correct way. And this is Around the World Part 2. Oh, I didn't say that was Part 1. This is Part 2 from Diamond Art Club. And we got, this is, what do they call it? Brazilian Carnival, but it's the Christ, the Redeemer statue. And then we have the pyramids. This is, what is that? Ancient Greek ruins. The Great Wall of China. The Outback, what they call it, Uluru. What do they call it on here? Yeah, they call it the Australian Outback. And this is a safari. Looking through the camera, you can tell what these are, but up close, I have a hard time figuring out what it was. It's 2 elephants and a lion. Yeah. Okay, and this is the other kit that I had smacked down. I don't remember which ones I had done, but these were, this is, what do they call it? Santorini, so Greece. Here's another Christ of the, this is Christ the Redeemer, just like the other one, but you can see the renderings are very different. I think this one's more accurate. And we have, I don't know what that is, the Netherlands, and then we have Taj Mahal. Again, this one seems more accurate of what the real Taj Mahal looks like. From that other picture that I had from Michael's. This is Stonehenge. I gotta make sure I say the right name. And this is Mount Fuji. Yeah, Mount Fuji in Japan. So Around the World Edition 2.0. Now this is from Paint Gems as well. And we have another Eiffel Tower. What is this? This is Terrace of Lisbon. This is the Opera House in Sydney. Some more pyramids. What do they call it? Pyramid of Giza. This is the Colosseum. And Statue of Liberty in New York. Okay, so my next one, so that was, oh, I haven't been counting. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 6 finishes so far, 2020. Wait. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this is number 6 in here, and I showed you 7 and 8. So this is 8. Now this one, the goal was to do one every month because it's the months of the year Mini Dazzle Diamond Art Club. And I was doing great. I had finished one every month. We got January, February, March, April, May, June. Then we got July, August, September, October. And around here, I was like, I'm just going to finish it. So then I did November, December. I think I did October, November, December. Or maybe even September, October, November, December. All in the same month because I was just ready to be done. But it was fun to have one every month. Because, you know, when you're doing these big finishes, it was nice to have something to work on. So this is something that's a whip. So we're at that for that one. Now let me bring the bigger canvases. Okay. So, oh, I should have showed this one. Now, some people debate whether you consider these finishes and, you know, whatever. But this is one of the Barbie, what do they call these? Little diamonds or something. I think it's so cute. It was just something I actually just did like in an hour. And I have a bunch of them, but I keep this one out. Not all of them are Barbie, but that's fun. So that's 9. And then, okay, now we have Jaded Gem Shop, the Witchy Stitcher, the tarot cards. I think these are so cute. I've only finished one so far. I do have all of the ones that have been released. And I think these were so cute. And I did justice. Yeah, so I hope to do a couple more of them. And it's not on my immediate list for 2026, but I'm sure I'll throw one in. Because they only take a couple of days to finish. And that's going to be, after I finish my whips, is to really concentrate on smaller ones so I can reduce my stash. That's kind of my strategy to reduce my stash is to get rid of a lot of smaller kits. You know, keep some because I'll be bombarded with just big things, but that's that. So then this is Happy Snowman, Diamond Art Club, Donna Gelsinger. This came in 2024's, what did they call it? The Christmas box thing. Not the mystery one, but the, you know, the one they have days. I can't think of what they call it. But anyway, this was a quick finish. It's so cute. I love snowmen. This is kind of what got me thinking, like, you know what? Just concentrate on more smaller kits. Because I have a couple, you know, this size. So you can get some finishes. So that is, oh, I lost track. I think that's 9, 10, and 11. Yep. That makes 11. So this one, Twisted Blossom by Anne Marie Bone, Dreamer Design. Now this is something that I had started in 2024. When I was spending the month to just work on 2024 kits, this was one of them. Now, I really loved how the tree came out. I think it's really pretty. Me and this duck, the way it was rendered, the colors it was even less white than what you see right now. It was mostly like the reflection of the water was showing on the swad. Excuse me. And yeah, it just looked weird. Now the original picture, it's a very subtle colors where you can see the reflection, but when it got charted or whatever, it just made the whole thing kind of purple. But in the end, I am happy. I enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I would. Excuse me. I didn't take notes or anything to remember what was about some of these drills. Oh, you know what it was? Yeah, this is, so I got this early 2024. I know Dreamer Design did something different to their charting with their kits, but I needed a light pad to work on this. I could not see some of the symbols. I do not normally need a light pad, but this one, and it was because, you know how either it didn't have one consistent color of the letters and symbols. Some of them were black, some of them were white. The background, you know, the background was how they normally do the colors of the picture, but the lettering colors was different. And it just made it really hard to read sometimes. I can't recall if, no, I don't feel like anybody else does it like that, where they switch the colors. And then I was talking to another diamond painter, and she had the same problem. So I was like, okay, so it's not me who's having trouble reading this. It's the way they have it printed. Because she needed a light pad as well, and she would not normally use one. But luckily I did have one, so it's fine. But that's my only complaint. And yeah, there was some trash, but yeah, not being able to see those drills was a pain. It's a pain. But anyway, so this is number 12, I believe. I have one more, and it is my favorite, and by far the biggest kit that I finished in 2024. Here is Geneva Bowers Flower Child. I'm gonna insert a picture because I can't get it all in the video, but I did do, I think I have a post finished. Yes, because then I showed how I added the elements. And I don't know if that's also, I mean, I love the image. It's so pretty. Probably my first kind of, we still call these portraits, but people. I didn't have, a lot of my early kits didn't have people, if you didn't notice. Whether they're fairies or not. But I just fell in love with this. I bought it back in February. No, well, that wasn't February. No, actually, whenever the anniversary sale. And I wanted to hit it up immediately. I had never done that before. I try to stay on track of what I'm doing. But it was so pretty. So I did, and yeah. And again, I just love how I added the elements, and it's really started something where if it's too much space like that, that I know that I can just add something to it to make it less boring. But this is so pretty, and I'm just in love with it. And that is it for my finishes for 2024. I have a lot of goals for, no, not for 2024, 2025. I have a lot of goals for 2026. I'm excited. And let's see, I'm not going to put a canvas number goal because, as you can see, a lot of them were mini. And to get my whip count down, They're a lot bigger. Oh no, there's something missing right there. Shoot. Oh, it's a couple of missing ones. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to fix that before I put it back up. But yeah, if you enjoyed watching this video, like and comment, and I'll see you in the next one. I hope you come back. Talk to you later. Bye. Not talk to you later. Okay, so if you've made it to the end and you've enjoyed watching me show you finishes, like, comment, and I hope you come back and see what I get up to in 2026. Bye. Happy New Year.